again for viewing Just Reason with Joy. Today with me is Kenny Roman. He's such a super guy. I love him so much. Kenny has a life-changing story that he's going to share with you. Kenny, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well, Joy. Thank you very much for having me here today.
You're welcome. And I want to thank you for taking time out. I know you're babysitting. Your kids are spending time with you.
Yes, I'm a weekend dad.
I love to see children with their dad.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That is very, very dear to my heart. If you listen to some of the other shows, fathers that takes time with their children, I love.
Well, they're my life. They're my reason for living.
Amen. Amen. You see that? Oh my God. God bless you. God is gonna bless you for what you're doing with your children.
Thank you. Thank you.
What you're doing with your children. I saw you the other day, and I did not know who it was.
I know, right?
Yes. You came in and you spoke, but your back was turned.
Yes, ma'am.
But you said were you getting water? You were getting something.
I was getting water, and I went to fill out a record.
Yes, and then I heard a voice, and I'm like, that's Kenny. And then I said, well, Kenny, because I said, Kenny, did you lose a few pounds? And then you started to tell me, your journey.
Yes, ma'am.
When you were a child, did you have a weight problem as a child?
In the beginning, no. Just like any child, you get into snacks here and there, and maybe some more than others, which was my case. But maybe I would say about around 10 is when I started putting on weight, and from that point on, I've always been a chubby kid. Wasn't really too much into sports or playing, just hanging out, little stickball here and there, but nothing too crazily athletically challenging, So therefore, I just picked up bad eating habits and just maintain a heavyweight lifestyle, even as a child.
For us, people who have challenged with weight, many people have different dreams, but our dream is simply just to lose weight, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. We all have this idea what we want to look like.
Yeah.
Some different people have different images, but we all have that one thing in common.
Yes, because we don't ask for much. The only thing we want to do is just lose a few pounds.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. How long were you overweight?
Wow. Well, I've been here, Miami now for 7 years, and I would say these past years being here in Miami was probably the heaviest I've ever been. So I would say, even in New York, because I'm originally from New York, the Bronx, New York, I would say, I'm 32 now, so I would say maybe a good 20 years, 25 years,
25 years.
Heavy. And I when I came here 7 years ago, I probably came around at a weight around 225, 230. But when you come out here to Miami, coming from New York, when the lifestyle is a little different, you're walking everywhere. You really don't have a car. You don't need to have a car because you have mass transit. Yes, in New York City. So you're always walking everywhere. So I guess that's why I probably never got to a certain weight. Continue growing and weight gaining. But when I got here 7 years ago, it's like the lifestyle's different, because everyone wants to go out and drink and go out to dinner. You don't walk anywhere no more because you're jumping into a car. Right. So that's where I get all the weight gain and stuff like that.
I went to New York for like a few days and I lost 5 pounds.
5 pounds.
Because
cardio.
It was so much walking.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so much walking. How your activity level? How is it different now than then?
Like my most recent past 6 months?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's been a journey. I never would have thought I'd be going to the gym as often as I do now. I do a lot of cardio in the morning. I do about an hour cardio, fasted cardio, which it's proven that if you do cardio on an empty stomach before breakfast, not even water, at least that first hour you're actually burning fat, versus doing cardio in the evening and you're burning calories, which you've consumed throughout the day. Oh, really? So I've been implementing that into my regimen of through this challenge, to myself. I call it a challenge because I never would have thought I'll be weighing the weight I weigh today. 320 pounds is the heaviest I've ever been, and it's not fun because I was very fatigued. I didn't want to move around anywhere. I was super lazy. I was that couch potato, guy and father, and I had to make a decision, And it's funny because 6 months ago, when I decided to implement this in my life 100%, I said, I had a wake-up call and I saw my kids and, I take them to the park and I got so winded. And realistically, maybe less than 5 minutes had passed by and I was really tired. And we just starting our day, and it just made me realize, like, wow, either I'm going to die of a heart attack, I'm going to get diabetes, or I'm just going to be this guy who's just always just hang out and stay on a sofa and watch TV and just keep on feeding himself. So my children was my biggest wake-up call. I want to be that healthy, proactive father for them because, I'm only 32 years old and they're growing. So the bigger they get, the older I get. And I want to be around a part of their life for a long time. So that's what made me jump into going out to the gym more often. And, I've been focusing on cardio. And now these past 3 months, I've been doing weightlifting training now to just, I guess, bulk up in some muscle mass and change the body even more and take it to the next level.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. I had a wake-up call when I went to Brazil at the airport. My sister and I, we went on this trip. She's small. I was heavier.
Wow.
It was the worst time. It seems like the airport, the terminal, it took forever for us to get there. And I promised myself, you know what? When I go back home, I'm going to do something about it. And I did. I did do something about it. I've gained some back,
right,
but I'm not where I used to be.
Yeah, and that's the important part. You see what you started, and then you know what you can do and change. That's the beauty part. Now the idea is, okay, try to maintain the weight loss and not to go back to where we were before.
Right,
that's the goal.
Right, before in life.
Yes, ma'am.
I was talking to you and you said that a family member showed you a before and after picture.
Oh. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. My ex-wife, she actually texted me a photo because she had a cell phone that was not able to allow her to put the photos on her phone. So she forgot about those images, those pictures. And when she got a new phone, she put that memory card in the phone, and the pictures opened up, the ones that she forgot about.
Wow.
And she texted me those pictures, and that photo was taken November of 2012. We had went bike riding, and I looked like a totally different person. I mean, I was very, very heavy, and I guess I was kind of blinded by it. Mm-hmm. I guess after a while you kind of just get used to what you see. Unfortunately, a lot of us do that, and we're just afraid to admit that. Deep down inside, we want to make a change, but we just may not know how to. We may not have that extra, motivation or some support from someone, because your family is your family. Yeah. They're not going to tell you, hey, you're getting too big. I mean, maybe some families may say something, but my family just endured whatever I wanted to do with myself and just welcomed me. That's my lifestyle I wanted to have, and that was the lifestyle I had.
It is so true what you just said about how we don't really see ourselves like when we're in it. Yeah. Really, we know that we're uncomfortable. We know that we need some help and stuff, but we really don't see ourselves. Yeah. When we see ourselves when we come out of it. Yeah. When we see the after pictures.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I told my after I lost some weight, and I saw a picture of me and my son at a ball game, at a Miami Dolphin ball game, and I was sitting there on the bleachers, and I was like this big. So I asked him, I said, why didn't y'all tell me that I was this wide and this big? Right. Why couldn't y'all, just pull me to the side and say, Mom?
Share that with you.
Yeah. But they didn't. I guess your loved ones, they don't really. They might throw a little bit of hints, but they don't really sit down and
get on.
Look here.
Right.
Yeah,
it's funny you say that now because I asked my ex-wife that same question. Hey, why you didn't say, hey, listen, you're getting too heavy. Why not make a change? And she told me, she's like, you know what? I loved you regardless. You know, if I love you the way you are, and that means a lot. Because there's some people, and especially today's society, people are criticizing how they look. Especially living here in Miami, everyone has this South Beach, idea of how someone should look like. So when she told me that, it was very touching, because we've been together for about almost 10 years. So she's part of my life for a long time, and still will continue to be a part of my life for a long time because we have two beautiful children together. And when I asked her, she was just like, Kenny, that stuff don't bother me. Throughout the years, that's when you really love someone. You take the good and the bad, and that's that.
I know. In my relationships, I don't mind if the man come and say, Georgina, look here, you're fat.
No.
I don't mind, because you know what? I see it as that person trying to help me. Some people get bent out of shape and say, oh, he called me fat, and so on and so forth. To me, the person is trying to help me,
Well, it depends on someone's perspective. Because someone may take it very offensive, and some may, like you just said yourself, you may see it that way. But a lot of women, especially women, well, you gotta, it depends on the delivery, how you deliver that message.
Yes.
If you come out too strong and say, hey, listen, you gotta, get into shape, the gym right there, about to pay your membership, then you may get a little offensive there. But it's all about the delivery and how you let someone know.
Right, right. That's true.
Yeah.
The delivery, part of it. Because I see even women on the news and stuff like that, they get so mad and so, I'm proud to be fat, and I'm not gonna change. And I'm like,
well, for each his own. You ever heard that expression?
Yes,
I mean, some people are happy the way they are, and God bless them. But that being said, they just have to be cautious of the health risks, because obviously that's not healthy, So you definitely have to make some lifestyle changes, Some people who want to, are happy the way they are, which, that's more power to them. But you just got to still make smarter decisions in your life, be careful what you eat and not eat too much excess. Because we all have a habit of, overeating, and you're full, but your mind's still saying, hey, you know what, just keep on taking some more. And that was my bad habit. I would eat when I wasn't hungry, because I had that mentality I need to eat something, even if I wasn't hungry. So, and we developed these bad eating habits and bad lifestyle that we can pass on to our children, because our children will see that. You ever heard the expression that your home is a classroom, or don't practice what you teach?
Wow, they're learning.
They learn from that. Daddy's drinking soda. Why come I can't have soda? You're telling me I have to drink water. So when my kids come visit me at my house, they know that Daddy has water in the fridge, and water. And I'm molding them the lifestyle change.
Right,
I'm not saying children don't ban soda and juice and chips from children, but in small portions. Of course, just like us as well. Yeah.
I see. So you've lost how many pounds?
Oh wow, I've lost over 103 pounds in 6 months.
Bless the Lord. Oh,
yes, thank you.
That was great work.
Thank you. Yeah, well, it was hard. It was hard.
How did you pick your treatment choice? Your choice of treatment?
My treatment choice found me. Actually, I'll say about maybe 8 months ago, my ex-wife was at the park with our children. We were there together. We met there, and a young lady approached my ex-wife introducing a company called Herbal Life. And she asked her if she felt like she needed energy, that she wanted to lose some weight. And that's how she approached my wife. And when I saw her walk away, I asked my wife, I said, "Who's that?" And she goes, "Oh, this young lady, offered Herbal Life to me, and I'm gonna maybe think about it." I said, in the beginning, I was like, "Oh my God, be careful! There are a lot of strange people out there." Very unfortunately, to say it that way, but you got to be careful who you meet these days. Very unfortunate that you just can't trust anyone willingly, because you don't know what the person's intentions are, unfortunately. But she gave this woman the benefit of the doubt and had her come over to her home, which I didn't agree with in the beginning. Because I'm thinking, okay, she's living there in her apartment with my children, and I don't know, because you hear so much in the news these days, home invasions and stuff. It could be a setup. I mean, that's how I think. That was the train of thought I had back then.
Yes.
So she was trying the products, and then she was committed from the beginning, and then she fell off the bandwagon a little bit. And then the woman's name is Xiomara, by the way, Xiomara Goodman. And she told her, hey, you know what, why don't you have your ex-husband come on by, try some samples of the shakes and see if he may be interested. And I wasn't interested in the beginning because I was consuming other products from the health food stores, which I won't name them. But I already was dedicated to my own routine. But I said, you know what do I have to lose? I tried it. It was okay, but I was already committed financially with other products I already purchased, prior. So I didn't give it 100%. She will follow up with me, hey, how much you weigh? And, we do this evaluation. And I'll be honest with you, when I had my first evaluation, my body felt like it was 90 years old. Yeah, exactly. I had this same facial expression. Oh my God, your body feels like it's 90. And I was so shocked, I was like, wow, okay, so, I'll try the products here and there. And I fell off the bandwagon as well. I was like, you know what, whatever, people tell you what they want to believe, make you believe. Just because they may see me vulnerable. They see this chubby guy and, maybe let's prey on him. That's how I was thinking back then.
That's how I think when they talk to me.
Yeah, you got to be careful, So, I had that in mind. But, I'm so glad that I had a product from her in the cupboard, which had her name and phone number on there. And I said, you know what? When I had that experience with my children, I said, you know what? Let me go and give it 100%. So if I had not saved that canister that had protein left with her number on there, and had not had that experience with my children that day, I would have not called her. And if it wasn't for my ex-wife needing this woman, I would have not implement the products in my life. So 6 months ago is when I gave it 100%. I said, you know what, I'm going to stick to the regimen, stick to the products the way I'm supposed to take them, and then start implementing cardio in my routine. And surely enough, 6 months later, I lost 103 pounds, and I feel great. I feel really good. I have a lot of energy now. I can keep up with the children throughout the day when they want to play and go in the park and stuff like that. And it changed my mentality to wanting to have a better way of living, healthier lifestyle.
Yes.
The company Herbal Life has been around for so many years. And you hear a lot of different topics about Herbal Life, but any company, people talk about everything.
They talk about it negative because they don't use it right.
Exactly. There's always negativity in this world.
Exactly.
There's always negativity in this world.
But if they use it right, as you can see.
Exactly. And look at me in the beginning. I was very negative.
Yes.
I was that negative person, and I gave it. I woke up. And I want to say woke up, opened my eyes to the idea.
Yes.
And it's like, you know what, let me see what happens. And here I am. I have my results. And just 2 months now, I became actually an Herbal Life independent distributor.
Amen.
Thank you.
Wow.
I really want to help people with their weight struggle, because me being, who used to be 320 pounds, I know how it feels like to struggle.
Yes.
Because I've been through it.
Yes.
And trying to learn better eating habits.
And that's the worst struggle. Overweight is the worst.
Oh, yes.
The worst.
It's not fun. And, I told you earlier, and we discussed, I was chubby kid for a long time, and, brought that into my adulthood. And if I had not had that experience with my children that day, I would not. Who knows what I'll be doing today? I probably may not be here with you today, and who knows? Maybe I'll be 400 pounds. Who knows?
Yes.
But I'm so glad that I made the decision to pursue, Herbal Life 100%, because again, I wouldn't have the results, that I have today. And Herbal Life is great nutrition. It's really good nutrition. Like I said, I feel great. My skin feels soft. It's smoother. I don't know. I mean, they don't make claims that, hey, it'll treat, these diseases. But I've been to so many events through Herbal Life that people have their own personal experiences. I've met a lady who had diabetes, and now she doesn't have diabetes no more.
Wow.
Her sugar's very maintained, and she doesn't need medication anymore. So that's a beautiful thing, I know some people who have suffered with acne, and they've been taking the nutrition, and now they're cleared up. So it's amazing what your body will do if you put the proper nutrition. You ever heard the expression, your body is a vessel, so you get what you put in.
Right,
So
right.
if you put good nutrition in your body, you'd be amazed of the results and the feeling of what you will get. And I am a full 100% supporter of Herbal Life. It's given me the opportunity to be here and be here today with you. get the results that I've been looking for years. You know, and I finally found something that works. And you just got to keep in mind that you just got to stick to the plan. If you don't stick to the plan, you're going to fail, unfortunately. There's a plan for a reason. And if you follow it 100%, you will get results. Because again, me in the beginning, I didn't get those results because I wasn't doing it 100%.
Right. Let the people know how they can reach you.
Reach me, yes.
Yes, so that they can, so you can introduce the product to them, and so that they can use it the right way.
Yes, ma'am. The right way.
The right way.
Well, like I said, I became an independent distributor now for 2 months, so I'm starting, myself to grow in this opportunity with Herbal Life. You can find me Instagram. I have a bunch of followers there on Instagram. I do post, clients' before and after pictures. I have my personal before and after pictures on Instagram. You can Instagram name is Herbal Warrior Nutrition. You can also send me a text message if you like, or call me. My cell phone number is 786-525-9428. Again, that's 786-525-9428. Don't be shy. You can shoot me a text if you're shy, or just call me, leave me a voicemail, and just let me know how you found out about me through my beautiful friend here, Joy. I'm very happy to have this opportunity to be here. I'm very blessed to be here today, and I'm hoping that I can help anybody out there who may be struggling with weight loss and may be shy to want to come out and speak about, wanting to lose weight, because I was that guy for a long time. And it's never too late to make a change in your lifestyle. There's always opportunities out there. You just need to know when to seize it when you see it, and don't let it pass you by.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen.
Amen.
Yes. Don't let it go over.
Don't let it go over your head.
Yes. Catch it.
Yes, ma'am.
Catch it. What about your email address?
Oh, yes. You can also email me. Absolutely. I clearly forgot about that. My email address is, Powerful Nutrition for Life, and that's the number 4. Again, powerfulnutritionforlife@gmail.com. You can shoot me an email if you like, if you feel it's much better of a method of communication. Just again, put subject, what topic you want to talk about, how can you learn about the products, how can you get products. I also have a website you can go to. It's called goherbalife.com/KRoman. That's my actual independent distributor's website. There's a bunch of products on the website. The scientific data is on the website. So if you have any questions about the products, if you don't want to, contact me directly right away, you can always go to the website. Again, that's www.goherbalife.com/KRoman, ROMAN.
Are you on Facebook?
I am not on Facebook with Herbal Life yet. I'm not. I'm now developing the social media. So Instagram was the first thing I started.
What about YouTube?
YouTube, no. People have been mentioning YouTube to me now. I feel I'm a type of person that seeing is believing. So that's why I started the whole Instagram thing first, because people would like to see pictures. And in the beginning of all this, I used to be that person that I would hear about people's weight loss claims, and the pictures look totally different. And I'm like, I don't know about that picture. That picture, it could be, Photoshop. But when you've lived it and done it, and even my own personal before picture, I'm still in shock. I'm like, oh my God, that's me there. And I did show you my picture yet, Dave?
Yes.
It's amazing because I look like a totally different person. I brought it with me today just in case. And it's crazy, And
New life.
New life.
New life. New life.
New life.
New life.
In that photo, I was 320 pounds, and then my results in that photo was 233, and currently today I'm 217 pounds now. I feel great.
Sorry about that. We're gonna put this on the show at the end of the show, and you will be able to see. It's not Photoshop. It's Kenny.
It's me.
I've known him for a while.
Yes, ma'am.
Same face, different body. That's it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate this opportunity.
You're welcome. You're welcome, dear. You are very, very, very welcome. Very, very welcome. Has anybody asked you to help them yet?
I have a couple of clients, actually. Yes, ma'am, I do. I have 2 clients in Miami Lakes. I have a client in New York, which is one of my friends from New
See,
York.
he's a believer.
Yeah, she's a believer.
She's a believer.
She's a believer. It's Herbal Life for everybody. You know, women, men, children. We even have products for children to encourage that healthy way of living. And yeah, I'm starting slowly, you know, but you know, everything in life you start slowly and then eventually you work your way up.
Yes.
So and they have results and they're happy with the products. It's hard to get women to give me pictures because the women are still, you know, even my best friend for so many years. I've known my friend Celica in New York for about almost 15 years now. She still has yet to give me her picture.
Wow.
But from what her daughter tells me and from what I can see on her postings on Facebook, she's looking really good and she's happy with the results that she's getting.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go check her out on Facebook.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Well, that's all the time we have today on Just Reason with Joy. Have a blessed day. God bless you. And don't forget to get in touch with Kenny. You're going to be blessed. His products, if you have a weight problem, even if you don't have a weight problem, I'm pretty sure you have a friend or family member with a weight problem, and Kenny can help. So God bless you, and have a nice weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Kenny, thank you so much for being here with me today. Do you have anything else you want to say, Kenny?
One more thing. Herbalife products are not only just for weight loss, they're actually also for people who are looking to gain weight as well. I have one client who's implementing Herbalife in his life with his normal routine to gain weight, to help gain lean muscle mass. So a lot of people, when they hear Herbalife, oh, it's that weight loss stuff. I don't need weight loss. I mean, people out there may want to gain weight, and Herbalife can help you with that as well.
Yes, I see a lot of people who need to gain weight, and I'm like, I envy you.
Yeah, right? So.
Yes. Well, God bless you, and have a wonderful day. Take care.